AEW Forbidden Door. Crew, Elio Rush and Action Andretti, Josh Alexander and Hachikoro, with Don Callis, Lance Archer and Rocky Romero, versus Paragon, Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion El Desperado and Yuya Uemura. Paragon, El Desperado and Yuya Uemura defeated Crew, Josh Alexander and Hachikoro when Uemura pinned Rush. Ricochet and Gates of Agony, Toa Liona and Bishop Kaun, versus Jet Speed, Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight, and Michael Oku, with Amira Blair. Ricochet and Gates of Agony defeated Michael Oku and Jet Speed when Ricochet pinned Oku. Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, Queen Aminata and Harley Cameron versus Megan Bayne, with Penelope Ford, and Triangle of Madness, Thekla. Julia Hart and Sky Blue, Megan Bayne and the Triangle of Madness defeated Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, Queen Aminata and Harley Cameron when Bayne pinned Cameron. The OPPs, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs and Katsuyori Shibata, versus Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors. Drilla Maloney and Robbie X with Gadu, for the AEW Trios titles. The OPPs defeated Bullet Club War Dogs to retain the AEW Trios titles when Joe pinned X. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage vs. The Matriarchy, Killswitch and Kip Sabian with Mother Wayne. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage defeated the Matriarchy when Cage pinned Sabian. Kyle Fletcher, with Don Callis and Lance Archer, versus Hiromu Takahashi for the TNT title. Kyle Fletcher defeats Hiromu Takahashi to retain the TNT title. Mercedes Moan versus Alex Windsor versus Persephone versus Bozilla for the TBS title. Mercedes Moan defeated Alex Windsor, Persephone and Bozilla to retain the TBS title. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuinness, with Daniel Garcia, for the IWGP World title. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Nigel McGuinness to retain the IWGP World title. The Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin with MVP, versus FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler W/Stokely, versus Brody Doe, Brody King and Raw World Champion, for the AEW Tag Team titles. Kazuchika Okada versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW Unified title. Kazuchika Okada defeated Swerve Strickland to retain the AEW Unified title. Timeless Toni Storm versus Raw Women's Champion Athena, with Billy Starks, for the AEW Women's title. Timeless Toni Storm defeated Athena to retain the AEW Women's title. Hangman Adam Page versus MJF for the AEW World title. Hangman Adam Page defeated MJF to retain the AEW World title. Will Ospreay, Darby Allin, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, with Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. Gabe Kidd and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, in a lights-out cage match. Will Ospreay, Darby Allin, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi and Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli. Gabe Kidd and the Young Bucks when Tanahashi pinned Matt.